clearly there's a lot of noise in this market, and it's very difficult to choose the right vendor and make sure you pick the right thing that fits your overall MLOps strategy. And it typically comes down to three key points that are very crucial to get right in order to be successful here. So the first piece is deployment, right? Especially if you're a larger enterprise, bringing a new vendor, bringing a new tool, and trying to install their software on your VPC or on-prem, which typically what happens given data and security requirements, is very, very challenging. Different deployments look very different, and on the surface, maybe everyone does provide that, but it's really important to actually go and look at what does this deployment recipe look like? Would it work with your requirements? Do their dependencies fit your InfoSec requirements? Critical point, because many vendors actually fail there. The second thing is around extensibility. This space is moving so quickly, both machine learning and MLOps, right? So when you think about machine learning, state-of-the-art model from 2 years ago are now essentially ancient history. And when you think about MLOps, it's moving so quickly, and the workflow are changing. So as your requirements change, it's really critical to work with a vendor in whatever category you're looking at that allows you to grow with that change, right? Whether it's the market moving or your needs. So, and that typically comes to play within the extensibility of the product and platform. If you are bound by one vendor, typically a startup, because that's where this industry is, to their roadmap, it's very, very hard to be successful because you're moving very quickly, they're moving very quickly, and the market is opening up. And the last piece is support, which is often overlooked, but I think is one of the most important pieces. Again, this is a fast-moving market. A lot of the data scientists on your team in the next few years are going to be more junior and coming maybe even straight out of school. And you do need to provide them the right resources and support to make them successful. And it's critical to partner with a vendor that's really committed to that. So that means helping your end users and your platform team to kind of get the full potential of what you're buying. And a vendor that's receptive for product feedback and kind of responsive to these issues and bugs as they arise, rather than someone trying to go like mass adoption, which typically wouldn't work if you are trying to gain business value from AI and really digging in a specific use case. You will need that extra touch there. These are the main 3 points, right? Deployment, extensibility, and support that we see enterprises typically look at when evaluating a vendor. And typically, if you get these right, the engagement is set up for success as well.